Customers are usually not keen to check or ask how much they are being charged to withdraw cash at ATMs or at the counter, the ledger fees or the cost of a banker's check. They assume that what the bank charge to transact is too small to matter. According to a survey done by Think Business, the annual bank charges are the latest revenue streams in the banking industry.
One of the clear things is that in spite of having about 39 banks in the market, the truth is the level of competition amongst the banks is still very low, because you'd expect to see quite some disparities in terms of bank charges, yeah? But it also implies that bank customers don't seem to look at these things when they are choosing a bank. I would want to go to a bank where I'm paying as little as I can. But since customers do not have access to this information, they're not sharing. There's no customer who has a time to walk around and check in all the 39 banks to see if this bank is charging lower than the other, yeah? And rarely do some of them sit down to look at how much do I spend, or does my bank charge me on an annual basis.
The report says Standard Chartered Bank charges the highest annual fee at an average of 16,860 shillings, followed by Bank of India at 16,308 shillings and Habib Bank at 15,920 shillings. Olo says banks have been increasing their charges over the last 3 years, which explains why non-interest income has been growing more than the interest income.
These are now compounded on interest rates, yeah? Interest rates, as I mentioned, of course, are critical. And that's probably, I think there's a lot more competition on interest rates than on bank charges, because what happens is when somebody is going to borrow money, it's usually a very conscious decision. You have decided, I'm going to borrow money, let me see how much this bank will charge me. So as much as we talk about wanting to increase competition amongst banks when it comes to interest rates, we should be talking also about doing that when it comes to bank charges.
He notes that the cost of banking for an average retail client has increased by 4.5% over the last 1 year. Caroline Kago for NewsHour Business.